Welcome, and thank you for attending the Retirement Forms session. Today, I will be reviewing the TRS retirement forms and how to complete them. If you'd like to learn more about our other retirement sessions or benefits, you can visit our website at www.trs.texas.gov. The forms you'll need for retirement will be included in your retirement estimate packet. If you do not have a packet, you can find them through the TRS Forms page, which is linked in the Find It Fast section of the trs.texas.gov homepage. The forms are located under the Active Members column on this page in a PDF labeled Service Retirement Packet. Once completed, you'll submit them to TRS by mail, fax, or you may upload them through our website. This information can be found on the trs.texas.gov Contact Us page. Let's take a look at the list of forms starting at the top with the Application for Service Retirement, the TRS 30. If you are eligible for a partial lump sum option, you will submit the TRS 30P. We also request that you submit proof of age documentation. This can be in the form of a driver's license or birth certificate. For tax withholding purposes, you will submit the TRS W4P. This is an IRS withholding certificate for periodic pension or annuity payments. If you are having funds direct deposited into your bank account, you will want to submit the TRS 278 direct deposit request. If you are eligible for TRS care at the time of retirement, you will receive an initial enrollment application and a TRS care enrollment guide once your application for service retirement, the TRS 30P, has been processed. A checklist is included in the service retirement packet to assist you with completing necessary steps for your retirement. In the first section, we invite you to visit the Planning for Retirement webpage to view helpful resources for the retirement process. Next, it is recommended to review a service retirement estimate. If you do not have an official TRS estimate, you can run your own using the benefit calculator through your MyTRS web portal. You can find the benefit calculator under a menu option labeled Planning Tools. The third section contains a checklist of all documents you'll need to submit, including optional forms for PLSO and service credit transfer or purchase. Following that is a reminder to terminate all employment with TRS-covered employers by your effective date of retirement and complete service credit purchase if applicable. Finally, contact TRS Care or your group health benefits plan provider for eligibility and enrollment information. Now, let's take a detailed look at our forms, starting with the application for service retirement. The TRS 30 application for service retirement serves as your intent to retire with TRS. State law requires a written application to establish your retirement date. This form is the document used for this purpose. Fill in your name and TRS participant ID number or Social Security number at the top of your form. For members who received an estimate packet from TRS, these fields will be pre-filled. In Section A, you will write the month and year of your retirement. For example, if you are retiring in May of 2025, you will write 05-2025. Retirement date with TRS will always be effective the last day of the month, even if you terminated employment earlier in the month. In Section B, you will select your preferred retirement plan option. There are 6 retirement plans available with TRS, standard annuity, and options 1 through 5. Each option listed on the application contains a definition. It is recommended to review these options on your retirement estimate before making a decision. Because of the lifelong effect of your plan selection, it is very important you fully understand the option you choose. On page 2 of the application, you will designate your beneficiaries for retirement. Page 3 is an informational instruction sheet regarding designating those beneficiaries. The first section on page 2 is for listing primary beneficiaries, and the section below is for alternates. It is recommended to list at least one alternate in the event something should happen to the primary. With retirement plan options 1, 2, and 5, you may only name one primary beneficiary. For standard annuity and options 3 and 4, you may name multiple primary beneficiaries. If TRS pays retirement benefits to more than one beneficiary, they will be divided equally between them. Sign and date in section D at the bottom. For acceptable proof of age documentation, TRS will accept any type of document listed on this informational sheet. You will only submit a photocopy of one document, and this can be as simple as a photocopy of your driver's license, passport, military ID, or birth certificate. Please do not send original documents as TRS cannot return them to you. If you are electing retirement plan options 1, 2, or 5, TRS will need proof of age documentation for your primary beneficiary as well. Please write your TRS participant ID or Social Security number on the documents to ensure we connect them with your account. If you wish to elect a partial lump sum option or PLSO, you must complete and return the form TRS 30P. If you do not wish to elect PLSO, you do not need to complete this form. You may notify TRS by phone call or My TRS secure message if you will not be electing a partial lump sum option. You cannot select a PLSO once your retirement is finalized. PLSO election cannot be revoked or changed after your first monthly annuity payment has been issued. In Part A, you will select the type of lump sum payment you prefer. Your first PLSO payment will be issued at the same time as your first monthly annuity payment. The 24 and 36-month options can be broken down into annual payments. If you select 2 or 3 annual lump sum payments, the second and third payments will be made on the anniversary date of the initial lump sum payment. In Part B, you will select how you want your PLSO distributed. You can choose to have the PLSO paid directly to you or rolled over to another eligible retirement plan. Any funds paid directly to you will be taxed at 20% when paid out. If you choose to roll over the PLSO, funds will be tax deferred. TRS will provide the appropriate rollover form no earlier than 2 months prior to your retirement date. Please refer to the special tax notice regarding rollover options under TRS, which explains federal income tax laws. If you have questions or do not understand the tax notice, we urge you to contact the Internal Revenue Service or a tax professional for advice. In Part C, read the acknowledgement notice, sign, and date. We highly recommend you sign up for direct deposit. This will allow your monthly annuity payments to be sent directly into your personal bank account using electronic fund transfer or EFT. This method is faster and safer than receiving a paper check by mail. In the first section, you will enter personal information, name, TRS participant ID, or Social Security number, and mailing address. Section 2 is for your banking information, name of financial institution, account type, routing number, and account number. Next, you will answer the required question regarding international payments, then sign and date. It is optional, not required, to attach a voided check to this form. If you answer no to the international payments question on page 1, you do not need to answer the questions on page 2. Direct deposit payments are issued on the last working day of the month. If you do not choose direct deposit, TRS will mail a paper check to your address on file. Your retirement benefit is subject to a federal income tax. For federal income tax withholdings, you will submit the W-4P withholding certificate for periodic pension and annuity payments. The only required steps on this form are 1 and 5. Steps 2 through 4 are as they apply to you. Step 1 is your personal information: name, Social Security number, address, and filing status. Step 2 is if you have income from another job, pension, or annuity, including your spouse if married filing jointly, and would like that included in the calculation of your withholdings. Step 3 is if you have dependents to claim, for example, children under the age of 17. Step 4 is if you would like to make other adjustments, such as a specific dollar amount of extra withholding. Write no withholdings under Step 4C if you do not wish for funds to be withheld. Sign and date in Step 5. You can update your tax withholdings at any time throughout the course of your retirement by paper form or electronically through your MyTRS account. If you do not submit the W-4P, TRS will withhold funds at the default single filing status with no adjustments. Pages 2 and 3 of the W-4P are instructional and do not need to be returned to TRS. Page 3 contains a deduction worksheet to assist in calculating withholdings that you may keep for your records. Now let's take a look at important deadlines when it comes to your retirement with TRS, starting with your retirement date. Retirement date will always be the last day of the month in which you choose to retire, even if you terminate employment earlier in the month. Employment with all TRS covered employers must be terminated by your effective date of retirement, the one exception being June 15th, listed here in red. TRS does have a June 15th rule, which allows for a May retirement date as long as all TRS covered employment is terminated by June 15th. When filing your application for retirement with TRS, you may submit as early as a year out from retirement. The recommended time frame to turn in your application is about 6 to 8 weeks prior to your effective retirement date. The deadline for filing your application for service retirement is 2 months past your effective date of retirement, as long as you have terminated employment in the month you intend to retire. Your deadline for purchasing additional service credit is also 2 months past your retirement date. The one exception is if you need service credit to be eligible to retire with TRS. A service credit purchase needed to meet retirement eligibility must be completed by your effective date of retirement. Thank you for attending the Retirement Forms session. If you would like more information regarding your benefits with TRS, please visit our website at www.trs.texas.gov. If you have additional questions, you may securely message us through your MyTRS account or speak with a benefits counselor. We are available at 1-800-223-8778 on Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Again, thank you.